Hey YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Young 18 Willer, aka Big D's in the building. It's popping. So today my video is gonna be about what GPS to use over the road, even local, whatever you wanna do, depending on what company you are with. For example, Warner, they have their own GPS. In the bigger companies usually have their own GPS inside the truck. But sometimes it's good to have your own GPS because that GPS might freeze, might function, stuff like that. So you wanna just have one with you on hand. So now I'm on my second GPS. I've only been driving for maybe like a month or two. So originally I had the McNally, I think 8 Pro, something like that, whatever it is, but the brand new McNally. And honestly, it sucked. It sucked. Run, McNally, run. At least the one I had, it sucked. I got it off Amazon, all that. It freezes. Sometimes it shuts off. I would have to reset it while I'm driving. It falls a lot, off the mount. It was crazy. So I was forced to buy a Garmin. But as soon as I bought the Garmin, it made my life 10 times easier, 100% easier. And I'm gonna go over the features and all the other stuff they have with it. But if you have to choose a GPS, get a Garmin. You can get it cheaper on Amazon. But I went to a truck stop and I got the second biggest one. I think the screen size is like 8. I'm not 100% sure. This cost me about like almost $700 just for this GPS. But it's worth it because I don't have no more headaches. So now let me run it with you real quick. So as you can see, let me turn it on. This is what it usually says when you first start it. Let me put it right here, make it easy. Sorry about that, boys. Alright, so whatever. I can't get it to stand, so I'll put it like this. So this is where it's gonna ask you about your truck setting, or like what type of truck you have, the weight on it, the height. I gotta change that to 13. Yeah, well, 13.6 is about right. So yeah, you click select, and right now I'm in Ocala, Florida. You can go to e-log, service history, trip history. It also tells you the weather. It has all these stuffs: address, save, go home, intersection, truck service, TripAdvisor, all that. It's amazing. For example, let me put an address in, right? I put it in, and it'll give you different options. For example, tell you how long you're gonna get there, how many miles, take I-75, all that.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Put the volume down. Totally forgot to put the volume down. Okay, found it. Sorry about that. Okay, as you can see, it'll tell you like the closest way station, Flying J, all that stuff. You want food, whatever it is. So for example, you click this, and it'll tell you all the truck stops on the way to your route. And then on top of that, if you want to know how long it's gonna take to get there, for example, let's say I click this one, right, the Loves, and I click the I, and I'll tell you, how many truck spaces it has, how long it's gonna take you to get there. You have 2 routes, see everything it has, and the phone number. It's just amazing. So I'll also tell you how far you are from the way station. This right here, average mile per hour, sunset, arrival, stops. And also another thing is too, for example, I'm on the East Coast, so it updates the time when you get to the West Coast, wherever you're at. So it updates the time every time you go to a different state, And also, let me go back. A regular tablet. You can also go on apps, and it has trip planner, truck map, view map, voice command, and they also have an app for it too. And trip planner. So this is where I usually do my trips at. For example, I do it before I head out. So the night before, the following day, I'll keep updating it, and then I'll just, for example, let me go to my old trip. So this is when I was going from Florida. I don't remember where that was. That was Utah. So this is my trip starting from Salt Lake City all the way from over here. I would click go, and then click OK, and everything is very fast. So it's good. Not the fastest, but it's better than riding McNally. So it's loading. Yeah, so it's loading up. As you can see, it's just finished. And you know, since I'm not actually in Utah, it's not showing me there, but I will click start route. Um, I will click start route. Oh my god. Start route. Toes on this route cannot be avoided, so you know I have to take toes pretty much. And it gives you that options, and now it has everything set up. I usually put it on 3D mode, cause that's like the best mode they have. Let me see what else. I'm trying to remember how to use this one in a minute. But yeah, pretty much this is the McNally. I think it's the 8 Pro if I can remember correctly. Sorry, not the 8 Pro, but I think it's the 800. I believe it's the 800, but just Garmin is the way to go. McNally is not it. Let me see what else features I can show you. Like I said, I have to connect to Wi-Fi. It has the weather app. It tells you when the weather is coming and all that. Let me see if I can connect to the Wi-Fi real quick so I can show you guys. Give me 1 second. Wi-Fi settings. Alrighty, so okay, that's the weather. Let me see. Put an address. This one. Go. Alright, so I'll go to my regular address, whatever, and then I would click. Let's look for it. Alright, so I have to connect to the Wi-Fi. I don't know why the Wi-Fi didn't connect, but usually it'll have you options on like the like for example heavy traffic, the weather, upcoming weather, and all that stuff like that. I haven't used it in a minute because my truck with Warner actually has a GPS on it, and I haven't been really using this one, so I'm kind of like rusty on it. But pretty much that's what it is, you know. Like this is one of the best GPS I had so far. I only had 2. And you know I wasted a lot of money on it, but it wasn't a waste because it was worth it. So pretty much just to sum it up, like I said, the Garmin is the way to go. I don't regret it. It's saved me so many times, and it's way better than the Ramen. The Ramen will freeze on me. Sometimes the location will be wrong. Like it won't be like. It would take me maybe, let's say, okay, for example, the places on the right, it'll take me to the left. Stuff like that, like just like little errors. Like sometimes it's hard to update McNally. Like I said, it will freeze. It's just a headache. I'm telling you now, Garmin's the way to go. You can get it cheaper on Amazon or go to a truck stop. Some of them come with dash cam. This one doesn't come with a dash cam, but it comes with a front camera. It comes with a mount, all that. I just have the mount in the truck right now. And yeah, pretty much that's it, you know. And I'm sorry that I haven't been updating YouTube videos. I've been busy. I've been having a trainer, so I've just been focusing on that. I haven't been posting too much videos. I wanted to kind of get my own truck or whatever when I do get it, you know, in a few more weeks. I wanted to like do it by myself, my own personal space. I didn't want to get a trainer involved in it, but I'm gonna speak to him, see how he feels, if I can do a daily, like a day blog, whatever, just us running the account, stuff like that, so I can show you what my day's about on the truck and all that, what we be doing. So I have these I had today off and tomorrow off, so I'm gonna try to get a next video in, another video in this week, because I've been so inconsistent. Anyways, like I said, it's your boy 18 Wheeler, aka Big D's in the building. I'm logging off. McNally, don't get it. Garmin is the way to go. Deuces.